Tools are where MAF earns its keep, and the contract is almost shockingly simple. A tool is any capability the LLM can invoke described to the model as a JSON schema so it knows what to call and when. And here is the move: you do not write that schema. MAF introspects your Python function and builds it for you. You write ordinary Python, IMA handles the wire format. What's the code? You define a plain function, getWeather taking a city and a unit, returning a date. But look at the type hints. Each parameter is annotated with a field description. City is annotated. City name, for example, Tokyo. Unit is annotated, Celsius or Fahrenheit. That annotated with field is exactly how you give the model a per parameter description. Without it, the model only sees the type and the name, which is often enough, but sometimes not. The docstring becomes the tool description. So write it for the model, not for a human, explicit about what the function does and when to call it. One more rule: return values should be JSON, serializable, a dict, a list, a pedantic model, or a primitive, because MAF serializes the result straight back to the model. Then you hand the function to a chat agent in tools equals a list, and MAF generates the JSON schema from your signature automatically. Now the part you can never skip in production: human-in-the-loop approval. For sensitive actions, sending email, modifying a database, calling a paid API, you do not want the model acting unsupervised. So you wrap that one tool in ApprovalRequired. Here, delete user is wrapped in ApprovalRequired, while the read-only tools sit in the list untouched. Now the framework pauses before executing, surfaces the proposed call, and waits. You run the agent with runstream and watch for an event of kind tool approval requested. You show the proposed call to a human and then either await event.approve or await event.deny with a reason. The LLM proposes, a human disposes. That is the only safe way to wire an agent to a destructive action, because models get prompt injected through the very documents they retrieve, and an approval gate is the difference between the agent helped and the agent leaked customer data. My also ships hosted tools you do not implement: a code interpreter, file search, web search, and an MCPTool. That MCPTool is the big one. Point it at any model context protocol server and all of that server's tools become available. No glue code. But one rule holds throughout: do not load 20 tools just in case. The model gets worse at selection as the list grows, so the sweet spot is somewhere between 5 and 15. If you have more, route by intent first, with a small agent picking the right specialist. Type hints and a docstring become a tool. An approval wrapper makes it safe, and MAF writes the schema, so you never do.